Hola mis amigos, we're making pumpkin cookies. For the dry ingredients, you will need 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Pumpkin pie spice consists of cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and allspice. So if you don't have the pumpkin pie spice, then you can just mix together whatever it is that you have on hand of that list of ingredients until you come up with the 1 teaspoon that you will need for this recipe. Next, you will want to whisk in 2 1/2 cups of quick oats. For the wet ingredients, you want to start off with 1 cup or 2 sticks of butter that has been softened, along with 3/4 cup of white granulated sugar and 3/4 cup of brown sugar. And you just want to start off by creaming your butter and your sugar together. Next, you will need 1 cup of pureed pumpkin. Make sure you're using 100% pure pumpkin and not pumpkin pie filling because that has a lot of other stuff in there. And next you want to add 1 egg and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. And we're just going to whisk all of this together. I've now switched over to a more sturdy utensil so that we can add in the dry ingredients. And we just want to give this a stir until a nice dough has formed. Okay, so here is what our dough looks like. It is nice and soft. This is one of those cookies that if you find that this is a little bit too soft for you to work with, you can refrigerate it for about an hour or 2 before proceeding to the next step of baking. But I am ready to go ahead and bake these. So onto our cookie sheet we go. Okay, so next you want to drop them by rounded tablespoons onto your ungreased cookie sheet that has been lined with parchment paper, or as usual in my case on a silicone mat. And here I have 12 cookies here. So I have 1 dozen and I have a lot of dough left over. So you will make probably at least 4 dozen or so of cookies from this batter. So I'm definitely going to be freezing this. So I forgot to tell you to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So now we are going to drop these into the oven for about 12 minutes or until they are nice and golden, and then we will let them cool. So we will be back. Alright, we are out of the oven and I let them cool for about 5 minutes on the cookie sheet. These cookies are absolutely delicious. They are nice and soft and chewy, and they would be a great addition to your holiday dessert list. Pumpkin cookies. Enjoy, and I'll see you at the dinner table.